This AskReddit user asks, what's the dumbest reason people get bullied for? Not having the newest clothes and shoes. It's not even a reflection of them but all on their parents. Why are the newest clothes desirable? Also, I have discovered that you can get all the nice clothing you want for free. Except shoes, socks and underwear. By joining a Buy Nothing group. We get bags of clothing delivered to our porch or we pick it up from someone else's porch. Then we try stuff on. Keep whatever we like. Add clothes that we are tired of or that no longer fit and pass the bag on to the next person. My wife and I have 3 kids at home and also have a family of 3. Husband, wife, baby. Who are seeking political asylum from another country living with us for the past 9 months or so. Their baby was born while living with us. Because of our Buy Nothing group, we did not have to buy really much of anything for the baby except diapers. And that's not because she doesn't have everything. There are tons of perfectly good cribs, strollers, baby beds, play pens, car seats, baby toys, really nice baby clothes that people are more than happy to just give away because babies outgrow that stuff really fast long before any of it wears out. I have come to believe buying clothes, especially for children, isn't really necessary. I don't know why, but it took me really long to realize what you actually meant with greater than. Or we pick it up from someone else's porch. I just meant that whoever has the bag of clothes makes arrangements with the next person who is getting the bag. Someone puts it on a porch and someone gets it off a porch. The porch might be the giver or the receiver of the bag. So for example, my wife will say to me, "Take this bag of clothes to such and such an address and leave it on the porch." Or she might put it on our porch and text our address to whoever is getting the bag and tell them to come get it. Actually, bully said to me in high school, "Has your shoes or St. You would be better off buying the same shoes as your mate. They're well better." We were wearing the same make and model of shoe. They just pick on you because they know you won't hit them back or fight in anyway. That's why I ended up fighting people who bullied me. Even though I was the shortest in my class, I would still get the tallest on the ground. That's why short people should always go toward the legs. I got bullied for being pale when I was a kid. Among many other things. Kids are awful. Really. Just anything the person getting bullied can't control. Disabilities, sexual orientation, etc. I was bullied after we changed in the locker room when I was 10 or 11 because I already had bigger, more developed PS. So children started making fun of me because I had a big DK. I'm not sure if this is a joke. But in high school it apparently got out that I'm packing downstairs and my nickname for a couple weeks was Horse PS or Donkey DK. Like, of all the strange things. Of course, when I turned it around by saying it wasn't actually that big and maybe it just seemed like it by comparison. I legitimately never heard that again after that. So yeah, microdic's gonna microdic. Not being a feminist. Me too. I wasn't really bullied for it. More like, it was hard to get along with other girls when they found out. I have never even heard of anyone being bullied for that. Being white in America? Just being gay. I was bullied for being a Christian in a Catholic school by my classmates. Lol. I feel this one. I was bullied for being a Christian at a Christian school. For being different. Everybody is different, you dumb MR. For not being Chad. Virgin detected, I repeat, virgin detected. When I was 12 we moved into a low-income neighborhood. We were a family of 4. My mom and dad. Each on their first, and only marriage. My older brother and me. The bullying started up within the first year we were there. Not only bullying but vandalism. Eggs thrown at the car. The house. For some reason the kids took an instant dislike to us. There were many visits by the police. After a while some kind of counselor was called in and we all sat down for a talk. Why were we being bullied? What was the cause of the animosity? All the kids said the same thing, I don't know. They had no reason. It was determined later the kids who bullied and vandalized were envious of our family that wasn't a broken family with step-parents or single parents. We did family stuff together. This did not stop the bullying and vandalism. In the time we lived there, all through my teens, we had 2 car windows broken. A Christmas tree lit on fire on our front porch. Stuff stolen. Our house egged. My dad was even shot with a pellet gun in the side of the face. He almost lost an eye. Short. Lol. Similarly. Tall. Lol. Being overweight. Liking something. Existence. Correcting people's spelling. Wow. They walked right into it. I got bullied for not having Facebook. Then I got bullied for having it when I got it. People who hate you will find anything. Literally anything. Lol WTF. Calling poor video game development and coding out on the Division 2 subreddit. All of them. They're just an excuse most of the time. The actual reason doesn't matter. Ending sentences or questions with prepositions. A concept you should be familiar with. I'm fed up. Brooklyn 99 reference. Skin color. For allergies. Yes, some people bully others because they can't eat certain food. Just shove a peanut up their nostril. Having red hair. I had a classmate which was getting punched and kicked by the cool kids and he didn't said anything because he wanted to be a cool kid and thought that is his way to get in their group. Any reason is dumb. Bullying is dumb. I salute you. I concur. And my axe. Having pimples. This one. You either get called pimple face or if you wear enough makeup to hide them get called a hoe. Not me but my friend for ginger hair. Wearing a helmet when you're cycling. I just don't wanna crack my skull open FKU. I just don't get it, why is it cool to risk one's life for no reason at all? They want to see your brain splatter. Damn it. Actually having a personality. Being good at something. I knew a guy who practically got bullied for being circumcised. For real? That's probably the strangest one I've seen here. Oh. I got bullied really bad for having big BS. I developed mine at around 6 and got my period at 8. Teachers treated me differently too and I got in trouble my whole life for wearing things others were allowed to. I started to bind my chest because I was so embarrassed. I would sob about it. Then my mom told me that binding them would give me cancer and I had to stop lol. In school we had to do exercises in the morning and I would half-ass jumping jacks because my BS would bounce so much. My teacher pointed it out and made everyone watch as I did them how she deemed good enough. I will never forget my child horror. I walked up to a group of girls talking before and you know when it is super obvious someone is talking about you? They were talking about how my BS were just too big and tried to act like they were talking about someone else. People would ask if I stuffed my bra. And one time a boy shoved his hand down my bra to prove I stuffed it. So I got groped at 11. On top of watching movies where the blonde, big BS girl was always the dumb WE and the joke, it made me so insecure. I only dressed in baggy outfits for years. Wow, that really sucks. You'd think that it'd be more of a positive trait. But I guess that's wrong. For being themselves. Being poor. Race. Just yesterday a lower caste guy got chased and beat to death by the whole village for being in a relationship with an upper caste. To death? Stuttering. Wearing glasses. Now I've necessarily never seen someone get bullied for having glasses unless it's a Disney Channel original movie. But yeah, it's dumb. In the 90s and prior to that, glasses were something you could get bullied for at least in elementary or maybe middle school. Now glasses are seen as fashion, even prescription glasses. I spent a number of years at school getting called a specky CT. Milky Bar Kid. Joe 90. brains. The list goes on. People used to really have it out for glasses. He responded, yup. Which was deemed too chipper. I befriended him out of spite. I was bullied for liking trains cause people thought that sitting all day near the tracks is dumb. Wait, there are smart reasons for getting bullied? At my school someone got bullied for being a pervert and sexually harassing girls. I think that was smart. Eating well-done steak. For ending a sentence with a preposition. Liking things. Different music. Theater. Anime. Whatever. It's always, you don't like what most of us like so you're weird. Quote. Oh. Yes. I got so much of that. I can't help thinking that kids try and gain social standing by bullying those that don't conform. When I was younger I got bullied because I was from the country. And had to go school in the town. Really shitty to be honest. I once got bullied for having freckles. Being intelligent. Most smart kids just mind their own business and ask a lot of questions in class. And yet they are sometimes relentlessly bullied until high school. A kid I knew in high school got bullied for reading books. Haha nerd. Until high school? It started at high school for me. I didn't got bullied but I saw it happening a couple times. One of the major reasons that some people don't have high grades is because it's not cool to do homework. Schools are strange. I was bullied relentlessly for being intelligent throughout middle school and high school. Despite being a valedictorian at my school, I wanted to kill myself the majority of those 4 years. And the worst part is the people who do actually value intelligence cannot understand why you're so depressed because you have all the achievements they want when all I've ever wanted is to be treated like a normal FG kid and not some freak. I even went to an elite university, Johns Hopkins, to try and surround myself with more intelligent people. And guess what? People here hate me even more than they did in high school. I honestly think at this point it's just a human thing. Some kids bullied me after I had a known suicide attempt and told me to go kill myself. Like that was the plan? I'm trying? Trying. Are you okay now or not? Ah, that should have been past tense. Yes, thank you for checking in, but I'm okay now. That was like 10 years ago. Good to hear. Living in a council house. I don't know the dumbest reason people get bullied, but the dumbest thing that got said to me by a bully was, I bet you dug up my dead dad to cut off his hand for Jew black magic, and he was not kidding. WTF does that mean? It means that Jews uses dead dad's hands for black Jew magic. Being smart. Can't relate. Self-deprecating equals funny. Being abused at home. If your family is known to be messed up, you will get ripped apart at school for it. It makes no sense and it causes a lot of friction between trauma victims and the world. By the way, if you are reading this and had to deal with this, I just wanna say you are strong and I love you. You will find people who adore you for you. If I could, so can you. Idiots like that don't have the brain cells to pull power over you. You da boss. The color of their skin. Their voice. Their foreheads. Their height. Their disabilities. You know, the things that they can't control. Being slightly different. You in his sight. Being interested in something. Seriously, have zero time for anyone with no interests. But you have to run the gauntlet of cool kids in high school to make it through with anything resembling an interesting personality. Makes me want to tell bullied kids that the things that make them stand out now are the things that later on will help them find their people and save them from a lifetime of standing around with people they don't really like and never having a conversation that features any real interesting content. Niche interests, hobbies. I want to see someone with a Monaco's get called 3 eyes. Being related to a teacher. Makes everyone automatically believe you must be their pet no matter how much you may openly despise some your own. Although they also know it automatically comes with perks like getting taken easier on grading. Seriously. There were times I legitimately should have gotten C's and D's and was given A's and B's instead. And that is a huge factor in the bullying. I just wish they were fair instead of biased towards my mother. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel for more videos.